Here we go. Hi everybody, welcome back to LDRS Creative. We're in studio tonight for a little bit of Easter fun. But before we get to that, I want to give everybody a big hello, everybody who is out here. I've been seeing everybody's names go by. If you give me it all scrolls up on the screen, so I can't see it anymore, but if you want to give me another shout, I'd love to call out your name. So welcome to Beverly from Maryland. I know Sandra Yee is here from Michigan. I saw that one. Tiffany is here, and she says, hi, Angie and Alan. I hope surgery went well. It did, actually, for Alan, his shoulder. So right now, he looks a little like Frankenstein because he got staples in his shoulder, and it's like the whole length of his shoulder. So Lori is here. Linda Higgins from California. Cindy Patty, welcome. She is in Central Florida. Barbara is here from South Carolina. Deborah is in Portland, Michigan. Rita is also here in Michigan. Linda is in California. Stephanie, welcome from Farmingdale, New Jersey. Carletta is here. Brenda is here. Let's see who else is here. Brenda Wilson in Indiana. Handmade by Stacy in Central New York. Lori Higgins Martin in Robert Lee, Texas. Welcome back. Patty is in Wisconsin. Let's see, who else we have? Bethany in New Jersey. Oh, and Tiffany May is in Wisconsin. Christina is here. Welcome. Linda in South Dakota. B is here from Ontario, Canada. Vicky in Phoenix, Arizona. Oh my goodness, you guys keep going. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Myra in Georgia. Okay, I'm going to move on because I could do that for a long time. Sharon Gullickson is on a trip. Where are you, Sharon? I hope it's sunny. I hope it's beautiful. And hopefully you got wore out from whatever is going on in your trip and you're here to sit down and relax. So we're going to have some fun. First of all, I do want to thank everybody, all of you so much who tuned in to HSM, or even who took a look at our new bundles beforehand. I think it was absolutely I always have a great time, a lot of fun when I go and do HSN. But this really was, I felt the most comfortable. I'm more comfortable than I've ever felt before. I had a lot of fun. It was great working with Suzanne and with Ty. But we actually had the first, I think it was the first on-air sellout where we didn't even get to finish the time. In 4 minutes on air, we sold out the Dip and Dab Pouncers, and it was insane. It was so exciting. That was a lot of fun. And everything else, I mean, the birthday wishes, for all intents and purposes, is sold out. I think they only have a few left if you're interested in the birthday wishes. That is not just for birthdays, it's for, any celebration. Hugely popular, so exciting. And then, of course, our washi bundle, our washi magic bundle. And, what was the other one? Oh, the floral bouquet. Everybody loved both of those as well. It was just such a great time. So thank you all for making that so fabulous for us. It was just wonderful.
Yeah, I got to meet Ty.
Oh, and Alan got to meet Ty. He was so excited about meeting Ty in person. Ty's really, really nice. He's really great. So, and for some reason they always pair us together, and it's always really fun. So it was just an absolute joy. So thank you all so much for all of your support. Thank you so much, Beth. It really was a lot of fun. Oh, and Terry says that her birthday wishes came today, and your pouncers are on the way. Yay! How exciting! Oh, it really was great. Okay, so today we're going to have a little bit of Easter fun because guess what? Easter is kind of just around the corner. It's at the end of this month. Wow. Yeah, Easter is in March this year. Didn't we figure out it was March 31st?
I don't know. It's the one day I decorate.
It's the one day you It is. It's the one day that Alan does any kind of decorating at all in his life for anything. But yeah, so we have Easter in March this year. So we're going to be doing a little bit with our hops and waddles. Tonight is about stacking collage. I literally haven't prepared anything. That's kind of becoming my I haven't prepared anything. Yeah, I haven't prepared anything. It's very quickly becoming what I do because we have so much going on, and it's all good. Believe me, it's not a complaint. I would so much rather be busy than bored. So I think that's my motto. I'd rather be busy than bored. That's going to go on my what is it called? My
Urn.
My urn. I was going to say my tombstone or whatever. I'd rather be busy than bored. Anyway, we are going to get rolling. And yes, Terry, it is. It's nice. I think, you know, Terry said we see your process. And I think that is something that's kind of fun because I try and think out loud as I'm doing it to let you kind of know what I'm thinking as I might be doing something. And you also get to see some mistakes. And who knows, tonight I might even start over again. You never know. But we're going to go ahead, switch the camera overhead, and I'm going to show you what we're going to be working with. Alrighty, let me grab my glasses. We're going to zoom in a little bit more, Alan. Okay, so tonight we're going to be working with the Hops and Waddles. This is, you can see it's already gently loved. Hops and Waddles, this has a lot of stamps in here for springtime, but we do have, you can make it Easter because we have one word here that says Easter. You can pair that with the happy if you like. We've got little bunnies in here. We've even got little peeps. I love that. Absolutely love the little peeps. There's a really cute little bunny butt over here. Little bunnies running over here. So it's a lot of fun. There's a little basket. We can make a fence. Just, you know, we can build flowers. It's just really, really fun. I absolutely love this set. If you're not familiar with Stack and Collage, the sets are really, they're not sentiment sets. Okay, so I don't want you to think this is just a sentiment set, but they do have a theme of some kind. And so you're always going to find icons. You're always going to find large words. There's typically going to be 2 large words. And you're going to find little definitions and short phrases. You might find full sentiments in there, as well as short phrases, mix of fonts, mix of sizes. And it's all for stacking, with different colors, layering, stacking above and underneath and around and side to side and so on. You'll see it if you haven't seen me do it yet. We're going to do it, and you can do this with the new. Let me back up a minute. These are the 2 ledgers that we started off with. So this is ledger 1 and ledger 2. Okay. And so you use these as almost like a guide or a framing, but it gives you kind of a place to work, and it kind of centers your collage. And so we're building on the ledgers, and so the new one is called a notebook stamp. That can be stamped in any direction you want. It really doesn't matter how you want to use it. Don't know how I'm going to use it tonight. I pulled the ledgers, because I know a lot of you already have the ledgers, and so I might use one of these, and I might mix in the notebook and using it for a little bit of texture. I thought might be fun to try and do that and see how that works. But in our little bundle, the bundle is the Hops and Waddles and the notebook, so our little class bundle. Then I also pulled in the Delicate Stitches scalloped rectangle. You can use any rectangle you have. But this is my favorite one, and I would use the outer one if I'm going to use it. We'll see. What other supplies do I have? I have some Neenah Classic Crest Solar White cardstock. I've trimmed that just into, just cut the 8.5 by 11 sheets in half. Oh, Gail says, love these stamps. I just purchased the notebook stamp. Awesome. I also pulled in, I just went and grabbed 3 pieces of cardstock in 3 colors. What brands are these? I really don't even know. This one says Basil. I don't know what this one is. I have no idea. Oh, this one's also Basil. Seriously, I don't know what this is. It might be Stampin' Up. I really don't know. I don't really worry too much about what the brand is. I just like the colors. So, other things that you might need, you're going to need some sort of a stamping block. I would recommend having some tape if we're going to die cut. It's a nice tape that you're going to be able to remove easily without doing any damage. And I'm probably going to use a stamping platform. So I've got my little Misty here just in case. But I think we're going to do it. Whenever I work with the large words that are thicker like that, I do like to use the stamping platform just because it's it's a thicker font, and I oftentimes when it's a thicker font, I like to stamp it at least twice. So we'll see how that goes. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to set these aside. I have these for my card bases. I already cut some for the card toppers where I'm going to work, and then I just grabbed a little scrap piece that I'm going to kind of stamp on and see how we do. But I'm going to think about, I think I am going to start with one of my ledger stamps. And I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do this landscape. And I do tend to like, the ledger one I prefer in a portrait shape. Alan?
Yes.
Keaton, it's okay if you walk in if you need to show something to him. Okay, sorry, our son came in the door. Okay, so the ledger one I do tend to like in portrait, but you can use it landscaped however you want. The ledger two we created so that it was kind of going in a different direction, and this one looks, I think it looks best when it is landscaped. But again, you can also use it in portrait if you want. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm literally going to put this on my block because I don't care if this is perfect. I really don't care if it stamps absolutely perfectly or if I miss some of the little spots or whatever. So I think I'm going to go kind of in the center here. All right, there we go. I think that's going to work. I'm just getting a visual. Now, I do want to show you some of the colors. I grabbed a whole bunch of ink colors. I don't know if I'm going to use all of these or not. But I've got, let's see what I have. So I have Lipstick Jungle, which is a pink that leads more into red. Dandelion, which is a very golden yellow. And then I have two more pinks. A soft pink, which is Pink Tutu, and then the next shade up from that is Tickled Pink. So these two are real pinky. The Lipstick Jungle leads more into red, so that actually has a little more, less blue in it, I guess, than these pinks would. And then I also grabbed, what are these? I grabbed Tropical Sea, which is like a blue-green, and Four Leaf, which is, well, obviously it's a real kind of Kelly green, really pretty. What else do I have here? I literally grabbed a whole bunch. Two oranges. So I have Tangerine Dream and In Your Face Orange. I don't know which, if either or maybe both I will use. And then I grabbed two blues. One of them is Little Boy Blue, which is super, super soft. This is something I would have to stamp a few times probably to really see the color. So I might go up to Marina Madness with that one. In fact, I think I will, now that I'm thinking about it. I was literally just kind of grabbing colors really quickly. But I think I'm going to pull Marina Madness instead. And then Bally Blue. So Marina Madness is going to be a little bit lighter. It's more of a sky blue. And then Bally Blue is just that, well, it's just that. It's like the color of, you know, the water if you go to Bali. I would imagine, my husband hasn't taken me there. So I'm just saying.
That's good.
Just putting that out there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, what am I going to do? I'm going to start, I don't normally do this. I don't normally, All right, I'm going to do something here because I'm not sure of the colors. So this is where I kind of play a little bit. I want to get a feel for, where's my ink? Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Okay, so I'm going to use the other side of this. And I'm going to put a stamp on there. I don't know which one. It really doesn't matter. But I just want to kind of see these colors next to each other. I want to see which color I want to start with in terms of my Lipstick Jungle and Tickled Pink. So I think I'm just going to try it maybe with, I don't know, I'm going to go with the word Easter. Wish I had another stamping block over here, but I don't. So I'll just put it on the back of this one. This isn't going to really matter for me. I'm going to make sure this is clean. I'm usually really good about cleaning my stamps after I've used them, but I Just want to make sure because I did use black on this previously. I think I just pressed my whole thing down onto the glass. There you go. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to start with this one and see how it looks. And this is literally what I do. I play with my color. Okay, there's the one. I'm going to wipe that off. And then let's see what this one looks like. That one's a little more red. I think I'm going to go with this one. I think I'm going to stick with the pinks for this. So I'm going to, for this card, I'm going to set Lipstick Jungle aside. And I'm going to stick with Tickled Pink. And we're going to use the Tickled Pink and the Pink Tutu. So for now, I'm going to put the Easter sentiment back. So that gives me at least a starting place. So I'm going to go ahead and ink up, I keep forgetting what it's called, Tickled Pink. It keeps losing my brain, or leaving my mind, or whatever you want to say. I'm going to ink this one up and see if I can do this. If I can't do it very well without, you know what, I'm going to do it the other way. This will be much easier. There we go. Look at that, like a pro. I do want to make sure I get it everywhere. Okay? And I'm going to try not to put my head in the camera too much. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if that's centered. Just give that a moment to soak in. Okay. There we go. Actually prefer it this way. But it looks good. So we're going to leave that. Looks good. It's not perfectly centered, but that's okay. That's one of the reasons why I would consider die cutting it. That way when I line the die up over it, I can make sure that the die is centered around it. Goes this way. Okay. Try and get this on here somewhat. All right, and then it sticks back on here. And then it goes back into its little carrying case so that I don't lose anything. Perfect. I'm going to set that aside. All right, so now we've got this started. And now I'm going to kind of play. I've got this word. I like to start, like, what is my big central, focus? Like, what do I want to be the main focus? Oh, Barbara says, my acrylic blocks are nearly abandoned as I prefer the Misty or stamp wheel. And you know what, Barbara? I actually was the same exact way until I started working with these little stamps. Because when you're working with these little stamps, it's much faster to just use your little block, and they don't have to be stamped perfectly, and you're probably not going to have to stamp them more than once. So for me, it's a lot faster to do it. Now, I do use but again, it's just a matter of preference. So I keep it here. I have it here for when I'm going to be working with a bigger stamp that I might want to stamp more than once. And this is the case with this. So I do like to stamp whatever my main focus is, the focal point, if you will. I like to stamp that first, and then I'm going to kind of build around it. And when you have things like this, you can kind of layer things into all of these little, areas or places that we've got here. Now, I am going to give this a quick clean because I did use black the last time that I did it. I used the Raven, and I'm usually really good about cleaning. but sometimes I'm not perfect at it. And I'm going to run this over just to make sure I don't have any excess. All right. Oh, see, I did have a little bit on that Y. Here's the thing. When you're working with ink, okay, the same type of ink will often reactivate. All right. So I can get this to reactivate whatever black is left on there, and I don't want that to happen. So now I'm going to use my pink tutu. And just because we talked about it, I'm going to run this over and just make sure that any extra little bit of black might come up if there is any. And I don't think there was any, so that was good. But it's a good thing to test, I think, if you're at all concerned about it. Okay, so I'm going to use my Stampendable just to get a nice even pressure across there. And I'm probably going to ink this up a second time. Pink Tutu is a really light color. It's very soft. And the nice thing about the hybrid ink is it will build the color up if you stamp it a few times. I'm going to do one more, and it's going to get just a little bit darker. There you go. Look how gorgeous that is. Perfect. So give this a quick clean. There we go. Let's put happy away. I do want to think about what can I do. I'm kind of thinking about maybe adding a little bit of texture with this stamp. I'm just not sure how I want to do it. Look how cute that is. Or maybe I'll just do my next set. I don't know. In my mind, I kind of envisioned using this a little bit differently than I normally would, like bringing it in here or even up here and bringing just a little bit of texture up in there, but I don't know if I want to do that. I could even bring a little bit of texture here or up at the bottom. It almost feels like it's going to be too busy if I do that. I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to kind of play, and maybe, I'm thinking maybe the next card I will do with this one. We'll see. That's my plan is to make it to use it. That's why I put it in the little bundle. But we'll see how this goes. Okay, so from here, I'm going to start playing. So now we're going to start stacking on top and around. So I'm going to use my block, and I'm going to take a look at some of these and see what we have. So we have, let's see, we have a What's Up Buttercup that is super cute. It could go here. Let Joy Bloom is really cute. I kind of want to put Easter down here. So let's tend to Easter. Let's do that one first because this is an Easter card. And I'm going to use, let me see how light or dark this is going to be if I stamp Easter with Marina Madness. That's not very bright. So that might be better for one of the other images that might be a little more in the background, but I kind of want the word Easter to stand out a little bit more. So let's try Easter. Yeah, I like that one better. That looks much brighter. So I'm going to put Easter right here. Just hold that for a moment. I wouldn't encourage you to rock it, by the way. You just want to have it kind of level. and let the ink soak in. Okay, it looks like I gave it a little bit too much pressure, but that's okay. So there's Easter. So now we know it's an Easter card. And then where are we going to play next? I'm going to do, I think I'm going to stamp Let Joy Bloom right up here. And again, I think I'm going to, I might pull out my my Misty for that, only because the yellow isn't very dark, and I want to make sure if I have to stamp it again to make it darker. Actually, that looks really great. It just doesn't look straight. So let me put that on there again so it's straight. Okay. So, all right, so that actually worked out nicely. I don't have to use, like if the color's really, really light, I'll build it up, and I want to stamp it more than once, and I want it to be perfect, and that's when I would use, like I want it to line up perfectly if I have to stamp it more than once. That's when I would use the Misty. So I'm going to hold this here. Don't push down too hard. Because you got to remember, this is photopolymer, right? It's a polymer. So it's going to, if you press, it's going to squish. There you go. Let Joy Bloom. That looks really pretty. I think I'm going to leave my cleaner open so I don't have to keep opening it and closing it. There you go. So now we're going to, I think I'm going to add some little peeps. These are so cute. I love these little peeps. And I'm going to start, what colors am I going to do?
Yellow.
Huh?
Yellow.
You want me to start with the yellow?
Yellow peeps.
Oh, are they all, you know, you're right. I'm not going to do them all yellow though, but I will start with the yellow.
And a light blue about the color that Easter maybe.
All right, then you said yellow, pink, and blue?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we'll see what happens.
Yellow and pink definitely.
All right, here's one. There you go. Just let that soak in.
And purple.
Purple?
Light blue and a purple.
All right, so there's one. So why don't we go to the lighter blue then, and we'll do in Marina Madness.
Yeah, that's a good one probably.
Okay, so it won't be quite as bright as the word Easter. Make sure I got a lot of ink on there. All right, there you go. I'd actually like to stamp that one again. I should have done that on the, just because it's a light color. Remember what I said, if you're going to use a light color, then that's when I will grab. And I didn't do it. I should have grabbed it, but I didn't.
Okay, there.
It'll still work. And now I'm going to use the brighter pink here. I probably should have put the pink in the middle. This is why you play. And then when you do your next one, you can change up your colors a little bit if you want. Look at those little peeps. They're darling. They're darling. I just think they're so cute. Okay, let's see. So we're going to continue stacking and playing and building. I got to put something in between here. What can I put in between here? Let's see. I've got a spring, I've got optimist, and I have picnic. Those are my my definitions. But this one is for Easter, so I don't know if I want to put one of those in there. Let's go with You Brighten My Days. Let's do that one. So again, we're layering. So I'm going to grab this brighter blue. Now one thing about this too, I've used the same colors throughout, and I try and use them more than once, you know, more than like in one place. Usually brighten my days. Very cute. The idea with the stack and collage also is that you can customize not only for your theme, but also for whoever you're making your card for, if you want. You can use the colors for the occasion, or you can use favorite colors that, you know, whoever you're sending this to loves. Let's see, let's do Are these bunny feet? Sometimes I don't know what the things are. I think these are little bunny feet. I'm going to stamp those in like a bright pink. And let's see. Little bunny feet. Little bunny feet. Let's have those little bunny feet kind of going across here. I think it's darling. There we go. Little bunny feet. I don't know if you can see their little toes on there, but they're so adorable. Okay, those are bunny feet. Speaking of bunnies, I'm going to put another little bunny right up here while I'm thinking about it. This is the little bunny butt. And I think I'm going to put it over here. All right, so I have a lot of pink on here. I've got to start bringing in some other colors. So let's see what else we've got going on. I think, oh, thank you, Lori. Oh, thank you, Kathy. She's a great job on HSN. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's see, what else can we put in here? How about a little basket? So we're going to kind of move over to the side here a little bit. And I think I might put this little basket here. What color can I make this basket? I haven't introduced any orange yet. I also don't have any yellow in this area. So we have yellow up top there. I'm going to do the basket in yellow. Just kind of balance some color. So I have pink up in here and I have pink down in here. Blue, blue, kind of blue, right? It's a blue-green. So I'm going to bring some yellow down into this area and start making sure that I cover all my bases with color balance around. So this is like a little Easter basket. That's darling. And so now I'm going to start floating some, let's see, what else do we have in here? I have little flowers. Oh, this is an egg. They're little. I will warn you, these things are little, but they're super, super cute. Okay, so with this egg, I'm going to do, I'm going to start with, I'm going to use the lighter pink. I don't know if I can layer this very well up on top of itself, but we'll see. I might have to do this twice. Might work out. Hold it there and give it a moment to soak in. Actually, it looks really good. Happy with that. It's one egg. Oops. Oopsie. I keep saying oops. There you go. I'm going to go to Marina Madness next because I use Marina Madness up here, so I'm going to balance that by having another one. I'm going to turn this egg a little sideways. I think it'll be cute. Here's another egg. And then how about we do, what other colors do I have? Yes, Sharon, that is a chicken that you see, and these are actually little chicks. How about we use those in the next one? It's 3 little chicks walking behind the little mama. I'm telling you, the set is darling. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the brighter pink. Turn that sideways. And then I'm going to make sure I clean this with the, because I want to, with the cleaner, I mean, I didn't finish my word there. Because I'm gonna use the dandelion, the yellow, and do one in yellow. What?
Nothing.
Peep, peep, peep. Look how cute. They're just so cute. I love them. Okay, let's see. What else can we do here? I'm going to put, one of these little bunnies. Let me get this egg back up here. I'm going to put one of these little bunnies, I think, running over here. I think that'll be just darling. And I'm hesitating. I'm almost wanting to introduce another color. I'm just not sure. It might be a little too dark if I introduce this one. So let's go with this lighter orange here, an orange bunny. I don't know if I'm going to like an orange bunny. I can make him any color I want, right? No, I'm going to make him the dark pink. He's going to balance that peep up there. That's what we're going to do. We'll do dark pink. So we'll have dark pink, dark pink, dark pink. So all of our bunnies are going to be that dark pink. This one's going to be running hippity hoppity. Actually, let's put him over here.
You already said lavender.
Ooh.
Kathy said no purple?
So I put him here. And then I think I'm going to put a couple more little feet. Just a couple. Because it'll look like he's running. I do have some butterflies in here too. This one goes here. Where's those little feet? Here they are. Let me just do a couple little feet. Actually, those feet are much bigger than him. Does it matter? I don't know. Maybe I won't do that. Let's see. What else can I do? Springtime Spirit is cute. Let's see. Oh, you belong among the wildflowers. I like that. What's up, Buttercup? Bloom and Grow. That's really cute in here. Just me and my peeps. Oh my goodness. I forgot that was in there. That's going to go in, and I'm going to put it, I'm going to make sure it's straight. I'm going to use this beautiful Bally Blue and just me and my peeps. You see which way I have it. Is it upside down? Or nope, that's right. Perfect. That's going to go right here. Just me and my peeps. I like that. Oh, sorry. A little snort. Oopsie. Okay. I just think that's so cute. Okay, what else can we put in here? I think I'm going to add, I want to add maybe some little flowers or something, but what do I have? I have some teeny tiny little flowers in here. I think I'm going to do some in the softer pink tutu. I'm going to put a couple in here. You know what? I'm going to put a, that's what I'll do. Hold on. Let's put a butterfly. Put that there for now. You get one of those butterflies. I saw them in here. Here's a butterfly. So if I'm going to do the butterfly. All right, so the little flowers I'm going to do in the light pink. So I'm going to do the butterfly in yellow. Let's see if I like it in yellow. I'm going to just make sure that I can tell. Yeah, that looks really pretty. Okay. So let's put a butterfly here. Really pretty. I like that. Super cute. Maybe I angled it down a little too far, but that's okay. I'll know better next time. See, this is all proof that I'm doing this on the fly. Because these are little mistakes I would have corrected if I had played around with it first. So here's a flower. There's one. There's another one. And maybe I'll put a third one up here. There we go. Just to fill in a little bit. And let's put that flower away. And then let's see, what else can I, maybe I should put some eggs up here too. That's what I'm kind of thinking. What, Alan? Yeah, I'm going to do some more of the eggs. And then I think we're going to be about done. I don't want to fill in too much stuff. Sometimes it gets to be a little too much. You know what? There's a hippity hoppity. I'm going to do a hippity hoppity. Let's put that egg away first there. And let's do a hippity hoppity. So I have the blue, the blue. I'm going to put one right over here and it's going to say hippity hoppity. And I'm going to do it in the brighter blue. Again, it's just balance of color. Make sure it's straight. There we go. And I'm going to put it right here. It says hippity hop. There you go. You don't have to fill in, keep in mind, you don't have to fill in every single space. It's okay if you leave some space empty on it. All right, let's see, where does this go? Right here. So I'm going to get that little egg. Make sure which direction it goes. There we go. And I'm going to vary the colors just a little bit. So I'm going to start maybe with the lighter pink. No, I'm going to put I'm going to start with the lighter pink up at the top. There we go. There's one. And then I'm going to go to my softer blue. I'm not going to do the dark blue because it'd be right next to that one, and I don't want it to blend in with it. I want it to stand out. There we go. I'm going to go to a yellow. So I'm trying not to do it in the same, arrangement that I did before. There we go. I'm going to go to a brighter pink now. There we go. And then, let me see, about one more. I'm going to have to use a color over again. That's okay. I think I'm going to go with the light pink, since that would be the next one as we're going through the colors. There you go. All right. Let me see if there's anything else I want to add on here. There's another little bunny here that is super, super cute, but I think I have enough bunnies. Let's see. Little bunny feet, little chicks. I'm not going to use the chicks without using the chicken. Just me and my peeps. A little hello. I don't really have words for, or room for more words. So I could go into flowers, but I'm going to save something for the next one too. I think I'm going to maybe be done. Yeah, I think I'm going to be done. This is when, like, when you can't decide what else to do, that's when you kind of say, you know, enough. You belong among the wildflowers, springtime spirit. That's actually quite cute. I'm going to consider that. So, how do I consider something? I lay it here and I say, do I need more words? But I don't really like the word, the bunny, the words. I'm going to leave it. All right, when I start questioning what I'm doing, that's when I go, all right, done. Excuse me. Okay, so I think I need a drink of water. All right, so let's turn this into a card. I'm going to go ahead and start by laying this die out, because I think it'll be really pretty, Eastery, you know, real kind of, I don't know, soft and pretty die cut. Mr. Hunt?
Yes.
I need your help, my dear.
Oh, goody. Does that mean I made the card?
Yes, that means you made the card. You did all the work. Sitting there and watching me was the hardest thing you've ever had to do.
Sometimes it is.
There you go. Funny. Okay, so let's see. I don't have, oh, you just make a noise. I think I'm going to go with this pink. We're going to see.
I'll make it pop.
Can you take that? Thank you. All right, so let's get this off of here. If I'm careful, I can reuse this tape. Just lift that up. Now, if I didn't use the word Easter on this, it could just be a spring card. So you can really create, you know, I mean, it could even be something for summer too. It's a really versatile set. That's one of the things I like about it. Now let's see, do we like this? I think that color looks really nice behind it. That looks really good. I was thinking I might use yellow. Let me see. Do I like yellow? No, that's like an orangey yellow. Ooh. Okay. I don't know if you guys have caught on yet, but I am not a big fan of yellow. I try. I try, but I just don't love yellow. I don't know what it is. I like it like just as an accent in the garden, but I don't do a lot with it. All right, and then here we have a card base, and we're going to score it. So I've already cut this. It was 8.5 by 11. I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. So I already cut that 8.5 by 11 in half at 5.5 inches. We're just going to score this. You always fold it away from that score line, by the way. So I scored it on this side. You fold away from it so it gives you that nice, neat edge. see how I did cutting this. Pretty good. Actually, not bad. Do I need a new blade again? I cut so much paper that I often need a new blade. Okay. See how I did. There we go. Now I am going to pop this up on a little bit of foam. If you wanted to add some little, you know, glitter pin or some little gems or something, you can absolutely do that. So cute. Here we go. Look how cute. I think it's sweet. I love it. Oh, Sharon says, I need to learn to refill my adhesive gun. Oh my gosh. Good luck, darling. I have to call Alan to do that. I do not know how to refill that gun. Alan is the only one who can do that for me. The only one, I promise you.
Is that why you keep me around?
That's why I keep you around. You have a purpose. All right, do I have time for a second card?
No, you are out of time.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Cut it out.
All right, you know what we might do?
What?
I'm looking at this one and I'm thinking, well, maybe we kind of mimic what's on here so I don't have to fuss too much with it. Let's see what we can do. Question is, what color do I put behind? I'm thinking maybe a real soft blue or a soft pink. I just like the idea of all the pink for Easter. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that real soft pink in the background. We're going to see how this goes. And I might do, just to kind of speed things up a little bit, I'm going to put this in the center. I don't know if it's straight. I don't even care if it's straight. But it's very light. All right, so it just gives me a little bit of a foundation. It's not inked perfectly, and it doesn't matter. But I wanted it really light so that it'll kind of disappear into the background. And we'll see what happens from here. Again, I have not practiced or played with this at all, so I don't know what's going to happen. I may not like what I do at all. We'll see. That does happen, believe me. There are things that even I throw out. So everybody has that stuff. Don't think that just because, you know, this is what I do for a living that I don't throw stuff out, because I do. So, all right, so from here, let's go with the word joy. I'm going to put joy. I'm going to get my stamping platform, if I can find it, underneath all my stuff. And I'm going to use the word joy, and I'm going to go with that dark pink, I think.
I have a challenge for you.
What's the challenge?
Lay all your pink, all the things you're going to do pink out there, and do it in one stamp, and do all of the other, whatever other colors you have.
What?
Whatever you're going to do in pink.
No, I don't want to mess this up intentionally.
I'm not saying mess it up.
No, but that would mess it up. I've been doing this long enough to know that that will mess it up.
That won't mess it up.
That'll mess it up. And I'm going to go with Lipstick Jungle, which is a little more red. I do want to clean this real quick just to make sure it's clean. Get any of that water off of there. see if we have to do it again. Yep, I'm going to do it again. Kind of think going in this direction I probably should have used the word happy, but we're gonna see what happens. I think joy would have worked better if I would have done it in the other direction. And now that I'm doing this in red, I'm starting to think it almost looks like Christmas. Oopsie. I should have thought about that, because that pink turns into red as I layer it up. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Okay. What do we have here now? Let's see. But this is how it goes. You kind of plan it, or without planning it, you could just kind of try and figure out what you're doing. How about we build a fence? I need a brown. Here's a brown. So this is coffee bean. I'm going to build a fence, and then I think I might do like a little garden behind it. So this little fence, if you look at it, it's only a piece of a fence. See it? But I can stamp it next, so I can go like this. I can stamp it, and then I can stamp it again. Looks like F's, right? And now I'm kind of building a fence, which is super cute. All right? So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go, let me think. Oh, let me think, because I kind of wanted to use that little chicken for you guys. All right, let me go back. I'm going to go backwards. I'm not going to use the fence yet. Set the fence down. I'm going to use that chicken. I have the little chicken over here. Maybe. What color should the chicken be? You guys, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. The chicks are going to be yellow. I'm going to do the chicken in the brown. There you go. There's the chicken. We're going to go a few minutes over tonight. I seem to be making that trend. And here's the little chicks. So I don't think I'm going to do the fence in the brown. I think that'd be too much brown in one place. So there's these little chicks, these darling little chicks, following that mama. They're just so cute. Honestly, I can't get over how darling they are. I just love them. Okay. Let's do a, you know what we do have is, we have some little leafy, like flowery things here. So, we've got a pot here. We have the, like a vase, I guess it is. It's like a vase. Okay, I'm going to do this fence now, and I'm going to do it in like a blue, I think. Let's do it in this lighter blue, softer blue. So it's not too dark. I don't know if I'm going to like this one. This might be one I end up scrapping. I mean, might just have to This is why I normally would practice a little bit beforehand, so I kind of get an idea of what I want my layout to be. But this is what happens. There you go. Now, I'm going to ink this up and just get the end there to kind of finish that fence. There you go. All right. So now I have a fence. What can I do now? I can put some pretty little leafy green things in here. Have these kind of coming up and then put little flowers on the tops of them. That's what those little flowers are for. I have these other little ones here too. These are like little tulips. All right, so let's go to, how bright of a green do I want to use? Let's see if I'm going to like this. What?
It's a little dark.
That is a little dark, so.
Could you just try a piece of paper?
I don't know.
Flip over.
Let's see, let's go over here. I could stamp it a second time. It's just getting really light. I kind of want the flowers to really show.
Go for it.
You know what? I'm just going to try it. If I don't like it, I don't like it, right? It's just, what are you going to do?
Get it done.
I know, but I'm not loving what I'm doing with this one.
That's okay.
Because I feel like this is kind of what I was going to do, is stamp a bunch of these and just have a bunch of little flowers with the fence, like a little garden. I don't know if I'm going to like it. So let me get some of the flowers stamped up above in different colors. We'll see.
Where are the flowers?
Oh, there's little flowers in here. I already used the little flowers on the other one. What?
I would have had to have been paying attention.
You weren't paying attention?
God, no, I'm hungry.
I just had to find them. Here's one. You're not being very nice to me tonight.
I'm sorry.
I must
I'm not
say.
trying to be mean.
My husband is not being very supportive.
Oh, really?
That's too light because I have the other one there. I'm going to go with this brighter pink.
Is that one flower? Oh.
This is one flower, yes,
Oh.
but I'm going to build it up a bit.
I thought it was like the. I thought it was like all the flowers that were over the top of the matched up.
Oops, I still need this. What am I thinking? I'm going to do a couple of other colors here with these flowers. Like I'm going to put a yellow one, like a little cluster of them on each of them. Like as though they have more than one. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Helps if I actually ink the stamp. Okay, so there's some yellow. Now I'm going to go to a different color. I'm going to go to like this kind of teal. Let me get that yellow off of there and see how this color works. Where's my scrap of paper? What did I do with that? Oh, goodness gracious, it's right in front of me. That might be too close to the green, so we're not going to use that one. But I'm thinking I'm going to go to this blue and see how this one does. Would we have blue flowers? Why not? maybe a little orange. It could just be a whole mixed flower thing. I still want the flower. Why do I keep putting that away? How about, let me see what this orange looks like. That looks like yellow. So I'm going to put that one away. Let's see. Let's put this orange in here. I don't know how I'm going to fill in the rest of the space, so I'm a little nervous about how this is going to end up. But I think this is kind of cute, having all of these flowers in here. I kind of like it. I think it's kind of pretty. Not really Eastery, but springy. It's kind of pretty. All right, so let's see what else can we do. I'm going to layer up some of the sentiments, maybe even put a, we've got picnic, so we have the word joy, we have optimist, we have spring, and the definition is a wonderful reminder of how beautiful change can be. That is gorgeous. I love that. I'm going to do that in a beautiful, in that gorgeous blue. So I think that would be really pretty. Let's put it here. That's pretty. I like that. I'm kind of liking how this is coming out now. Now we have that green, right? How about let joy bloom? We've got bloom and grow. We have a what's up buttercup, which I don't think I'm going to use. You belong among the wildflowers. That's really pretty. I like that. We've got some more butterflies in here that we could still play with, and we have some little tulips. We have a springtime spirit. I think I'm going to put what's up buttercup right here. Because I haven't used that one. And I think that would be pretty if it goes right here. And in what color are we going to do that? I'm thinking I'm going to do it in that same color that I did the joy, because, and that is the lipstick jungle, because I want to make sure that I'm moving these colors around, using them more than once. I'm going to put what's up buttercup offset to the left a little bit. There you go. What's up, buttercup? And then I'm going to fill in with a little butterfly or something up there. And I do have a different butterfly too. He's right here. Now what color? We've got yellow here and we have some yellow there. I'm going to put a beautiful yellow butterfly, because we need to bring some yellow in. Let's put this one right up here. How pretty. How about we put one over here too? Yeah, I'm going to use the other butterfly there, I think. I almost put another one, but I'm not going to. It's easy to keep going with the same thing, but I want to mix it up a little bit. So I've got the other butterfly here, and I'm going to change the color. I'm not going to do yellow in here. Instead, I'm going to do the tickled pink. pretty. I like that. This is turning out really cute. I'm actually really happy with this at this point. It's darling. So let's move this butterfly over here. What can we do? What can we do? Well, we can add, we've got Let Joy Bloom. We've already played with that on the other one. We've got a Bloom and Grow, which is really pretty. And then we have some smaller butterflies. We can kind of keep things in this area too, and just maybe put a few little butterflies out there. I'm going to do a Bloom and Grow. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add that in, I think I'm going to do it in brown because we have the brown right here. And I think it might be nice just for a little bit of balance, color balance, to put a Bloom and Grow offset right up here. So now we have brown and brown. I don't like using a color only once. All right, this is a perfect example of how you can take something that you weren't really happy with and you can make it something that you really like. I've got to say, I'm really growing more and more happy with this. I think I'm just going to put a few little flowers and maybe this little butterfly out there. I've got a tiny little butterfly right here. Then I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do it in this blue. Pretty little butterfly in blue. There you go. And then maybe some of those little flowers, just a couple of them. Let's see if I can find, we've got some little tiny ones here too. There's that one and this one. And I'm just going to do a few in some soft colors and then we're going to be done, I think, with it. I don't think I need anything else in here. I think it's going to be too much if I start adding. I do have another little flower there that I could have done. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff in here that we could be used. But I don't want to overdo it either. So now I'm going to pull in that lighter, whoops, that lighter, get the flower here. There we go. Just put a few little filler flowers up and around, just for a little bit of texture, if you will. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that one. And then I'm going to do the next one that's a little bit smaller. And I think I'm going to do those maybe in, I think I'm going to do a couple in the yellow just to keep it light. Oops, that one doesn't look like one. I didn't do it enough. That one's really small. Actually, now, yep, that is a flower. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe it was the center, but it is a little flower. I'm going to go back to this one and do a couple a tiny bit larger with this pink. Just so I have some little clusters. I think I'm going to leave that just so we have some little filler in there. And I think I'm going to be done. Should I put another butterfly? This is where I go. I know. I kind of wish I hadn't put so many of those little flowers, but because I kind of like that little butterfly floating out there. But I think it's cute. We're gonna leave that just like that. You know, and here's the thing: if you add more than, you know, than you're happy with, let's say.
Can you put a couple flowers in the middle of the O?
Can I what?
Put a couple flowers in the middle of the O?
No, I'm not going to add any more because I know that I will be upset if
I'm
I do.
teasing you.
You know what I might do is put "You belong among the wildflowers" right there. I'm going to do that underneath. I am adding something.
I was just joking.
Well, I'm doing it anyway. And I think it's going to be in the yellow. Of course, it's really small. It's a fine font, so I don't know if you would really see it. So I'm going to do it in the brown. Sometimes when you have the smaller fonts, you don't want to do them too light because then you can't read them. There we go. There you go. How pretty. I like that. Okay. Yay. I'm happy with it. I'm going to finish this one the same way that I did the other one. We're going to die cut this. Mr. Hunt?
Yes.
You're going to die cut this?
Oh, come on.
Alan's whining. See what I have to deal with? My husband whines. Come on, Mr. Hunt.
Oh, you need me now?
I do. So we're going to finish this the same as the first one. Make it easy, right? You push that through. Oh. And I'm going to see if maybe I like, oh my gosh. Let's see how that green looks. It might be too light. Can you take that?
I don't think that's gonna work.
I don't think it's going to work. So I might end up doing the same color I did, but we're going to see.
Any blue on there?
No, I don't have a blue, but this is all I pulled. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Maybe I just even do it on a white background. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Okay. So let's put it on pink.
Yeah, that's good.
There you go. See, that works. I'm going to make it easy. This one I'm just, actually I am going to pop it up. I'm going to do it the same way I did the other. I've got to do foam because if it doesn't have dimension, it's not one of my cards. That's just how it is. All right, so oops, what did I just mess that up royally? I did, but you know what? I'm going to put my card, I slid that right across the thing. But it's okay because I'm going to put a card topper over it, so it's not going to matter. All right. Let's see if that's going to fit. It's okay. It's not perfect, but we're going to go with it. If you give your card to somebody and they say, oh my gosh, I don't want that, you didn't cut your paper perfectly, don't ever make that person a card again. Because they have no appreciation. Right? There we go. If somebody's going to point out all the little flaws, they don't deserve the hard work. You know who you are. You finally caught on. Oh.
So when you're pointing out my flaws,
No, that's not at all what I said. So look at that. You just keep going, right? Keep going, and eventually it's going to work out. So how cute are those? I wasn't thrilled with it at first. I kept going, and I'm super happy with it. I really like having that little bit of texture with the notebook back there. That is like really, really cute. It's not really, really straight because I didn't do it perfectly and I couldn't put my head in the camera, but I think it looks really darling. So this one uses the ledger too. This one uses the notebook, and they both feature the Hops and Waddles stamps. So yeah, I like it. I'm very happy. Yay! I like it. Okay, so Mr. Hunt, I'm going to put this away. Give me 2 seconds and we will switch the camera. All right. Alrighty, Mr. Hunt.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, I'm happy. It's not at all what I planned. I figured I would do one of these in portrait and one of them in landscape, but this is how it worked out, and I'm happy with them. I think they turned out really, really cute. So I hope you guys like them. You know, the stack and collage stuff is really fun because you really can't go wrong. And it's just, you know, one of those things, even if you don't love how you started something out, if you just kind of keep filling in the space, spreading out those colors, balancing the colors around your collage, filling in some of that space, filling in on the top and underneath and on the sides and so on, it all comes together. And you really can't go wrong because the theme, everything in there is all built around that theme. Select colors for your occasion, select colors for the special person that you're going to give this to. You know, choose the sentiments that are in there and the definitions accordingly as well. And don't forget, you can mix and match between the sets too. So if you have different collage sets, don't think that just because you're working with the Hops and Waddles, you can't pull something from, you know, like one of the celebration sets or, you know, or something like that. Or maybe the, you know, the mom set, the All About Mom or the All About Dad. You can mix and match those things in because a lot of the fonts, we mix fonts in there anyway, okay? And we always make sure that we're doing things very similarly sized between the different sets. So mix and match to your heart's content. Okay, we're gonna do a giveaway. We always do a giveaway at the end. I know this is our second week in a row going so far over, but that's okay. We're gonna do a giveaway. And since I know a bunch of you already bought that bundle, the giveaway is going to be, we're going to do the giveaway on, and I know we've done this recently, but it's one of my favorite things. It's going to be the scalloped rectangle, the Delicate Stitches scalloped rectangle die. We do have those in stock, right?
Yeah, we've been selling tons of those.
Yeah, they sell like crazy. So if you don't have this and you want it, get a comment out there so that we can draw your name. We can only draw your name if we know that you're here, and you have to be here to win. So put something out there that says, me, 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 I want the dies, I want to win, I want to take that home and I want to make my own cards. So let me know. We're going to get that out there. Alan is going to give you just a moment to get your comments out there, and then he's going to choose somebody. All right?
Tiffany May said me.
You didn't get everybody a chance to put their comment out there.
Well, I jumped up in my face. So
Okay. Tiffany May. He chose Tiffany May.
Me.
Tiffany what?
I'm sorry. I lost it because there's so many going now.
Well,
Tiffany May, yes.
Tiffany May. Tiffany, you are tonight's winner. So you have won our Delicate Stitches Scalloped Rectangle die set. It is my go-to die set. I use it. I try not, let's put it this way, I try not to grab it every time I craft, okay, so that, but it really is my favorite. So I need you please to send us send me your full name, your complete mailing address, and send it to customer service at LDRScreative.com, and we will get your scalloped rectangles out to you right away. All right, everybody, we're half an hour overtime, but guess what? We made 2 cards. Thank you so much for your patience and for waiting around with me and sticking with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you again for being here. I'd love it if you would like this video, if you enjoyed it. I'd love it even more if you would subscribe if you haven't already. And we will be here next Thursday. We try and do this every week, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We will see you hopefully next time. Until then, have a great evening. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you back here shortly. Stay tuned, by the way. We will be sending out, actually, I think we've already announced what we're doing next week. So, you know, if there's already a bundle out there too, if you wanted to get yourself all set and ready for crafting next week. So we will be making the announcement as to what we're going to do in 2 weeks. We're trying to get those out really early for you. All right, have a great evening. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.